Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Hey, 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 everyone. It is me, Dearice Spencer Shackleford, and welcome to Dearice Speaks Life. I am Dearice Spencer Shackleford, and I am Dearice Speaks Life, and life is living in full engagement. And with that being said, you can't live in full engagement until you know the promises of God, and those promises are that He would give you life and give it more abundantly. But are you? Are you really living life in an abundant manner? And are you living life to its fullest? I introduced myself earlier, and while you're pondering that question, I'll tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm a single mom. I'm a widowed single mom of three children, and I'm a widow of a Marine vet. That took me a long time to get to that point to be able to say that. Not only that, it took me even longer to admit that I'm no longer someone's wife. And that at the same time, I was getting used to no longer having my father because my father passed away 30 days before that. And it was like, wow, what an enormous situation. Have you ever found yourself in a place where you wanted to have abundance in your life, but everything around you was showing you chaos, drama, trauma, and most of all, loss and grief. Most of all, loss and grief. Well, today I want to tell you about how you can transform your life by healing holistically. Wait, I forgot to tell you something. During the course of my father and my husband passing, after that, I went through a tremendous detrimental uh, struggle with suicidal depression. And I still had three children to raise, and I was like, I'm done. I don't understand what's going on. Somebody to help them, but I was still doing my motherly duties, just wasn't at 100%. And every day was a struggle for me. So much so that I wasn't even bathing. I was hitting a triangle. Y'all don't know what the triangle is? It's the inverted triangle. So it's like the top, the bottom. Thick. Hitting the armpits and the genitals. That's what I was doing. And brushing my teeth and putting water on my face. Not looking at myself. Just couldn't understand because every time I looked at myself, I just bursted out in tears because I could not understand what is going on in my life. What in the world is? After a while, I stopped asking those questions when I found myself sleeping on the floor because I couldn't bring myself to sleep in the bed with my husband, the bed that my husband and I shared. Everywhere I looked, everywhere I turned, I smelled him and I saw him. And it was the hardest thing for me. So I chose to sleep on the floor. It was a choice, but that's exactly how I felt. I felt like I wasn't worthy to be in that bed anymore. I wasn't worthy for life. I wasn't worthy of these things that God promised us. Now, you may say, what? How is it possible that you're here today? Let me tell you how. I I healed. I began the healing journey and I began the healing process. And that's what made me who you see today. Now, some of you may think, oh, it's just, I'm sorry, it was my phone. Some of you may think that, oh, you look too polished to have gone through all of that. I've gone through it. And not only that, my family was dealing with three passings at one time. And all three affected my household, especially me. And if I'm the head of household, how can I function right? Right? But when I intentionally, at that time, I set the course of healing holistically. I was under the care of a head psychiatrist at the facility that I worked at. And I say under the care and supervisory. He would come and check on me from time to time, see how I was doing, and make sure that I was on the up and up. And I told him, I said, I don't want to get on any type of prescription drugs. He said, and I believe you don't have to. He said, you'll figure it out. He said, and if you need help, let me know. I'm so grateful to that African American doctor that understood and respected what it was I was desiring to do. And today I stand before you and say, I'm doing it. And so can you. I would like to introduce you to my 12-week program. I don't know why I was going to say 6. It keeps coming up 6, but it's actually 12 weeks. My 12-week program. It's called Give Yourself Grace. It's my signature coaching program, and it's 12 weeks, the equivalent of 3 months, the 3-month package with me. I teach you all of the fundamentals and the tools, and I teach you how to use these tools in your healing journey and on your healing journey to success so that you can change the trajectory of your life, your family's lives, and your children's lives as well, becoming successful. Now, look, I'm not selling you anything. I'm just sharing my story with you. And if any of this resonate with you, connect with me, okay? So, I'm a single mom now again because my husband and I knew each other when we were younger and then happened to reunite. And guess what happened? We got married. We always knew we wanted to get married to each other, but we were young and we knew it was going to be chaos. So we waited until God brought us back together. After that, I had been through so much in a very tumultuous relationship prior to my husband. But actually, after my husband, it's weird, right? Saying it like that. So I was really kind of sheltered. I was actually living in a shelter. So I was in college and living in a shelter. And here I was never looking forward to, never thought that it would happen again, that I would see my husband and reunite with the man who would become my husband. So I was completely taken back by how this all happened. I had just got myself together and moved into this beautiful townhouse. And in this townhouse, I was also graduating from college. So it just felt like a new beginning for me. And during that time, I had rekindled and reunited with my then love of my life, and we got married, not knowing that 9 months later, uh, he wouldn't be here. So it became really difficult for me because it was someone that I wanted to be with and loved so deeply and waited so long for. Now, that's something. But not to diminish why I'm here. That took a very big toll of my life because I waited 16 years and I held a space for this man for 16 years. And thinking and looking back now, I probably wouldn't take it. I wouldn't do anything different. I probably would deal with the same stuff I dealt with. Unhealed me, loving an unhealed him, and trying to be successful at it when it's not possible. Looking back now, I can see the truth. I can see the holes. I can see them. But then all I saw was, I love this man. And it was genuine. And I did. I loved him. So once he was gone, I was devastated. I was disappointed. I was hurt. I was broken, completely shattered on the inside. And I didn't want to live anymore. Why should I live? The one person in this world, the two people in this world are no longer here to love me. What other man on this planet is going to love me? My father isn't here. And now my husband. I'm a fatherless, husbandless child. Exactly what I said. I felt abandoned. Have you felt abandoned in your life? Have you felt like everybody else is having to go and they're having good times and you're still lacking? Nobody's thinking about how it makes you feel. Nobody thinks about how you're feeling right now. You're lost. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. You don't know who to turn to. And every time you look, somebody else is getting a blessing. I've been there, but I've also been the person who's been on top. And now I'm the person who's coming back and who's sharing with you how you can constantly heal, go on a healing journey, and know that you're transforming your life and the trajectory of your family's life, and you're becoming more successful because you're doing it, because you embarked on a healing journey. I know a lot of people say healing has nothing to do with being successful. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. And yes, it is. It is one of the most important things about success that most people don't even think that is needed. Do you not know when most successful artists or some form of a performer, they get to a certain point and they feel stuck? And 9 times out of 10, they tell them to find a guru, find a mentor, find someone that will guide you along the journey. And that's what it is. There's a piece of you that no one can touch or see, but it's always there. And that is yourself. There's a piece of you that no one can see or touch, but it's always felt because it's you. You have areas in your life that you must heal before you can become as successful as you desire. Now, let's put a star there. As you desire, not as successful as God sees you. Okay? That's the difference. See, we all desire things, but why are we desiring things? Why? I tell you why. Because we think that in this three-dimensional world, that things are the equivalent to success. And it's not true. Because health is wealth now. Look at the currency and with the flow of energy and what everyone is talking about now, speaking about. They're talking about health, they're talking about mental health, they're talking about self care, they're talking about all of these great things, but you have to take the first step. First, they were contemplating it. Now it's a full on out healing type thing, right? Everybody's talking about it. You've seen it for the last 2, 3 years. Men's health and wellness, women's health and wellness. But what about you, health and wellness? How are you dealing with this? How are you becoming more successful in your life on your healing journey as well as in as a parent? I want to know. Comment below. And you probably want to know, how did I do it? How did you get to this point? How did you get here? My next masterclass, I will be sharing that. I will be sharing all of the fundamental groundwork you need in order to become successful and in order for you to be a on a healing journey. If you are committed to going on a healing journey with me and allowing me to guide you, and you're giving me permission to coach you while you're going, there is no stopping to the transformation that can and will happen in your life. And I need you to understand that. The only thing that's stopping you is you. Are you still contemplating, still on the sideline? I don't know what I should do. Then I have something for you too. Stay tuned. Give yourself grace coaching signature program, my 12-week program that I have curated just for single women and single mothers, uh, is something that I have been working on. In fact, my whole journey, my whole healing journey. This 6 weeks coaching program, my signature program, is not for the faint of heart. I didn't just land here. I didn't just get to this space. I didn't just get to these high ceilings just because I put in the work. And I'm going to teach you how to do this. If any of my story resonated with you in any way and you want to know more, please don't hesitate to click the link in the comment section or in my bio. Because even if you're the type of person that you just want, you're not committed to it. Even if you're not committed to healing and you're contemplating it and you want more information, my Give Yourself Grace private community away from social media has been curated for single women, single mothers, uh, divorcees who are now ready to heal and transform their lives and become more successful in their lives. They know that there is something that is stopping them from being as successful as they desire. And my my desire, my goal is to create a space and hold space for those women. As I stated before, I'm not just someone who's teaching this. I'm also a student myself. I am the face of the company, but I'm also a client. So I don't want anyone to think that, oh, she didn't do the work. Everything that I'm teaching and sharing in the GYG community, as well as the Give Yourself Grace signature coaching program, the 12-week program, are every fundamental tool that I have used myself to get myself to this status. And I don't like to use the word status, but it is the truth. See, where you desire to go is not what you see. Let me say that again. Where you desire to go is not what you see. I desire to be healed. I desire to not have a broken heart. I desire to be happy again. I desire to be able to sleep in my bed and be at peace and know that my husband is at peace. My father is at peace. I desired love again. And I had to learn how to love myself. I will be sharing all of these great nuggets in the 12-week signature program, Give Yourself Grace. This is not for the faint of heart. You will be doing some work. I am still a coach, honey. So I'm expecting some ROIs and some reps from you. How you doing? So be prepared. I know I sit here all pretty and everything, but you'll see me another time and I won't be looking like this. You'll see me all serious and like, we gotta get this thing going because it's true. Right now, I'm coming to you easy because some of you say you don't like it. But guess what? That's what healing is for. When things get rough, to be able to navigate through the obstacles of life so that you can live in full engagement. I'm so happy that all of you have tuned in with me today. And if you are one of those people, excuse me, my nose is itching. If you are one of those individuals who are interested and you're just contemplating, click the link in my bio or in the comment section below and fill out the form, the coaching form. That's how you get into GYG community. You have to fill out the form. And for those of you who are committed to healing, like I want to do what you're doing, how'd you get there? What's going on with you? You looking totally different. You're looking like you smell good, honey. Thank you. I think so myself. So if you're one of those individuals and you're ready, you're committed. I want to have success. I want to look. I know what she's been through. I've heard her stories plenty of times. I've heard her life. I heard her share her life with us on multiple occasions. I'm going to commit to this because if it's working for her, it's definitely working for me. I hope that I have said something today that has resonated with you so that you can holistically heal and transform your life and change the trajectory of your life and your family's lives by becoming more successful. Now, oh, and have more successful lineage. I forgot my spiel right there. I want you to know how important you are. It's not just about things, materialism. It's not. They make you feel good. They make you look good. They give you a nice ambiance. But the true shine, the true light that shines through is healing. And I want you to know that. When you begin to heal, everything has to fall in place. Let me tell you why. Because you're no longer in darkness. You're shining a light on the dark areas of your life so that you can now see clearly so that you can navigate through the obstacles. You're going to learn these steps, how to harness your emotions and your thoughts, how to evaluate your environment, how to affirm yourself with positive self talk. You're going to learn this. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to teach you the formula for harnessing your thoughts and your emotions. I'm going to teach that to you. No one is teaching that. No one is teaching this. I'm going to be teaching it to you. And not only that, then you're going to learn how to learn from your past and re-strategize. Then you're going to navigate, like I said, navigate through obstacles. We're going to break all of this down. And then at the very end, we're going to gauge your progress and then we're going to celebrate your wins. I'm going to show you how to do this and how this is going to transform your life and how you're going to become more successful in your life. And by doing so, baby, you are changing the DNA structure of wealth and success in your life, your household, your children, your children's children, and so on and so forth. If you are committed to changing the DNA of wealth in your household and in your family lineage, get committed and click the link below, either in my in my bio, or either in the comment section. I love you all so very much. God loves you, and so do I. This little chocolate girl from Brooklyn wants you to win. This little chocolate girl from Brooklyn wants you to win. Because guess what? God promised you life, and He promised it more abundantly. But in order for you to live an abundant life filled with success, as you define it, you have to, you have to, you have to become committed, and you're going to have to fill out the form and get on a call with me. Let's do all of that. Let's chat some more. Okay, so I've had you for enough time. So thank you so much for being here. I went over a little bit more than what I'm supposed to, and I'm getting the eyes and the stares over there. So thank you so much for being here with me. I love you so very much. God loves you, and so do I. And remember, this little chocolate girl from Brooklyn wants you to win and your family too.